What's going on there, my dear friend? Welcome to another episode of God, Guns, and Common Sense. Today we're going to read about God's answers for anxiety. And the one we just talked about in the video before was about the first principle of God's answers for anxiety, which is His love. God is love, and though some may disagree with that, what they're really disagreeing with in that topic is their idea of who God is. And you want to stay away from that. You want to stay, those are dangerous thoughts. What you really want to do is think about who He actually is, because God is love, and that's how He's able to live forever. He is a holy God, and He is completely set apart from this evil world, and He is just perfect in His love. So today we're going to talk about the second principle for being renewed. And as I said at the beginning of the first video I made on this, I'm looking to the side so that I can read the information, so I can give you the most valuable information clearly. And I don't want you to miss, I want you to stay focused, and I want you to absorb all the value that's going to come out of this. Alright, so principle number 2 for God's answers for anxiety. If I am safe, I cannot be in danger. For some people, this is really going to help them, because if you look at schizophrenia, it's a really, really, really big problem. People have like chronic fear of just being in this constant state of like, I'm constantly in danger. If you are safe, you are nowhere near danger. And there's actually a difference between being in a dangerous situation and a hazardous environment. And I'll get to that in a little bit. So, if I am safe, I cannot be in danger. Psalm 23, verse 4. And I'm reading all this out of the King James Version. It says, Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. God, when the Lord goes before you and He has His rod and His staff, it's His correction for you and His defense against the wolves, His defense against everything that wants to come and to consume you. You know, God knows the threats that are real, that are out there, and His plan is to completely keep you safe, so that there's absolutely nothing that those things can actually do to you. So here's something else that that verse, when it continues on, it says, Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff that comfort me. There's a section of the verse, I don't remember if it's before or after the verse, but it says, thou prepares you're preparing a table in the presence of my enemies. So when God blesses you, there's absolutely nothing that the enemy can do when He blesses you. He cannot, he can't do anything about it, because God prepares the blessing in front of him. It says He's untouchable. Amen. And then that's it. So this one is all about you being safe, and when God makes you safe, when you're saved, you have been made safe. You know, you've been saved. You know, God makes you safe. There's no way, it's impossible for a saved person to be in danger. It's just not possible. So we talked about there's actually a difference between what is a danger, what is a hazard. I am a maintenance electrician, and I know the very clear definition of what a hazard is and what a danger is. Hazardous electricity is electricity that's completely under control, and we can use it for the greater good of running a business, running a paper mill, running printers, running motors, and as long as we respect the power of electricity, it is a hazard to be around it. It is not dangerous. It's only dangerous when something goes out of control, like, a motor, seizes up, and then, like, it's calling for more electricity, and then it catches on fire. Now now electricity has become dangerous. Or if something has failed to work, and there's incorrect amounts of electricity inside of it, and it catches on fire. Now it's a dangerous situation. But a hazard is when things are in order and there's a result at the end of it. So if you continue to if you continue to obey the Lord, you are in His presence and you have a respectful fear of God, not like you're not in any danger. But if you disobey God, then yeah, it's just gonna be self-destruction. You can't have a life like that. So in order to be safe, if you are safe, you absolutely cannot be in danger. You can't. So I hope that encourages you. Go ahead and read Psalm 23 verse 4 and then read through the whole Psalms. It's such an inspiration, and David was a clear, perfect example of somebody who he went to wars and he fought against a real enemy, and he wrote that song, and it's just so inspiring. So thank you for watching this video. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Leave a comment and let's engage with these topics. Take care.